So in this video, I want to break down the cost of everything from my tests, my lessons, my full license, my gear, the bike itself, the tax, and the insurance. So if you want to see the total cost, make sure you watch to the end, because at the end I will put down the cost of everything and the total of everything. Okay, so first off we had the theory test. Now the theory test last year cost me €48. That might have gone up since then. Again, all of these prices are based on last year in 2024. So after my theory test, I had to do my IBT. So my IBT cost me, the IBT in total for the A2 license in total cost me, I think it was €775. Now I opted for more lessons because I wasn't comfortable going on the road yet. So altogether, I paid I think it was €900. Once I passed my IBT, I then applied for my full license test. That cost me, I think it was €80. Last year again, these prices are based on last year. Now I'm still waiting because, well, no, okay, so I failed my first practical exam. So then I had to reapply, and that was another €80. Now moving on to the gear. So I have two of everything. Almost two of everything. So I have two pairs of boots. I have two pairs of gloves. I have one, like, summer riding pair of pants. I've got one, like, thermal pair of pants with a matching jacket. Then I have two of them. I have two pairs of winter trousers. I have two pairs of jackets. I have two pairs of boots, I have two pairs of gloves, and I have two helmets. Am I forgetting anything? Yes, I have one summer riding jacket, which is my leather and mesh jacket, which I will show you here. So this guy I will wear all year round, depending if it's raining or not. I'd usually just throw on a few hoodies underneath it and zip it up and whatever. So this is my summer riding jacket. It is not full leather. It is an RST, but it is leather and mesh. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is mesh here. The inside of the sleeves are mesh. Now the back is mesh. In saying that, there is a pocket obviously for a back protector, but it's mostly mesh. It's leather where it matters. Obviously, I got padding on the shoulders and on the elbows. But yeah. Okay, so let's go through the cost of all of my gear. So with the pair of boots, now, I don't know, my boots are RST. They're RST boots, same as my jacket. Now my boots, as far as I remember, were €250. So times that by 2 is 500. Obviously you know this, I'm bad at math, stay with me here. So yeah, the two pairs of boots were €500. Now the gloves were €60 each, so that's €120 because I got two pairs of everything. Now my riding trousers, not these ones, but my protective riding trousers, the green ones, I don't know if you watch my other videos or not, but the green ones, they have padding is in the knee, padding is on the hip. I think they were $275, I think. So $275 for the pants, for the summer pants. Now my winter gear, again, I got two. Now, how much were they? Now, I think the pants actually were €220. So they're Oxford pants and Oxford jacket. Now, the jacket was $375. So the pants being $220 times 2, I'm not going to do the math, I will put it up on the screen. And the two winter jackets, $375 each. Again, I'm not doing the math, they'll be here or somewhere. Okay, so moving on to the helmet. Now, the helmet was I think it was $315. I'm gonna go $315. It's not the most expensive helmet ever, but it's HJC, and the HJC C17, I think. Again, $315 by 2. You can do the math, or I'll put it up on the screen somewhere. Not here because there are people. Okay, I think that covers everything gear-wise. If I missed anything, I apologize. So before I break down the cost of my bike and my insurance and my tax, make sure you guys like this video, share, subscribe, turn on the bell thingy so you get notified when I upload. I try to upload as often as I can. I'm a little bit all over the place at the minute, but I'm really trying to get a set schedule. Okay, the cost of my bike. My bike is a Honda CBR 500, or I bought a brand new. Again, this is last year, but this is the 2022 model. It's not the 2024 model, it's not the 2025 model. It's the 2024 model. So the 2024 model cost me 8,900 euro. So I was more than happy to pay that. I love this bike. You will be with me forever, won't you? So yeah, the cost of my bike was 8,900 euro, brand new, out of the showroom or the dealership. Actually, I remember the day I bought my bike. The day I bought my bike, I insured it the same day, right? And I had the money in my account and everything like that, and I was going to pay for the bike, and it didn't work. And the reason it didn't work was because I had a cap on my spendings for the day, and it was less than the bike was. So I had no transportation at the time, so I had to use these guys had to go all the way back from the dealership to the bank to get a bank draft, because they would accept the bank draft. So I went there, I came back to the dealership, had that paid, no problem, whatever. That was grand. And I was outside the dealership on the phone with the insurance company. Oh, so the price, yeah, I'll get to it. I was on the phone to the insurance company, and they were like, so it's this much. And I'm like, cool, awesome, thank you. Here, take my money. And because I had reached the cap of my daily spending, it wouldn't go through. It just wouldn't go through. And I was like, what is happening right now? Because I couldn't ride home, obviously, without having insurance. I could have, but I was new to this and I didn't want to blah, 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 blah. The long story, boring. My insurance cost me, as a new rider, I had never been on the road before, it was 1,020 euro. Now, I've heard guys getting stupid quotes, like 3,000 euro, 4,000 euro. I'm like, whoa. So that was great. I was really happy with that. So, okay. Bike, 8,900. Insurance, 1,020. Moving on to my tax. My tax cost me, I think it was 88 euro for the year. In total, that looked like, let me try to do some cool fucking animation here. That probably didn't work, but it's on the screen somewhere. So yeah, that is the breakdown. I don't know what side I'm going to put it on, but I'll put it on one of these sides, okay? That is the breakdown of every step of spending I had to do to get my bike legally on the road. And if you want to know the difference in insurance after riding for 1 year with no claims, no fucking anything. So it started off being 1,020. This year, thankfully, it went down to 775 euro. So overall, I was happy with the price that it did come down to. And thankfully, I've never been in any accidents. I've never caused any accidents. Now, there's been a few close calls where people have just pulled out in front of me, but like, I think as bikers know, it's an inevitable thing. It'll happen. People are going to pull out. People just won't see you all the time, or they won't be paying attention, blah, blah, blah. But that's not what this video is about. So yeah, there it is, guys. That is the total cost of everything that made me legally allowed to ride this bike on the road. Legally allowed to ride? Does that make sense? Anyway, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Now, if you think I left anything out in this video, please write it in the comments below. I am open to criticism. I'm open to, hey, you forgot this. I'm open to all of that. So any comments you have at all, leave them down below, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.